Hi everyone, I am Night Shifter and this is a short follow-up to my collab with Novazane. If you want to learn UI Goku's new optimal combos for this patch, check out that video first and show him your support. He's been putting out quality content for this game on a regular basis, he really deserves it. In this video, I'm gonna go over the best ways UI can extend his combos using assists. His combos are thankfully quite friendly with most of them. You can make something work with basically anything. We'll start with stray hit confirms like 2H, Dragon Rush and stuff like this, since that's where his assist extensions are most useful in my opinion. Normally he doesn't get a whole lot of damage out of these starters, since UI's combo structure is mostly grounded and here he is way up in the air. But he has the perfect tool to fix this, j.DR. Even in situations where JH would spend his sliding knockdown, j.DR will not, as you can see. So you can do this and time an assist call to continue with a much longer combo that retains your knockdown. You can follow up with 5LL or just jumping up into JL depending on your assist and your timing. If you don't need the knockdown and just want to deal as much easy damage as possible, you can do JH J214L instead and continue from there. Just be aware that j.DR routes still tend to do slightly more damage if you can go into 5LL. Another thing you can do is to use j.DR to immediately tag into a different character and fast fall to the ground to continue the combo. Depending on your teammates, this can make your punishes even stronger. This special move in general is extremely good at enabling combo synergy with other characters, and I'll show you more reasons why later. For now, it's worth mentioning that you can use the light version of the move in a similar way too. It lets you tag into j.DR and it works much later in combos than the medium version. Essentially, anytime you can end with JH, you can end with j.DR tag j.DR instead. So this works after basically any combo you do with UI Goku. As for the EX version, the ground bounce lets you confirm it with an assist, and you can do a combo like this to preserve your knockdown. This is good if you ever happen to land the move in neutral. In combos, it's easier to use for tag routes than the other versions because it gives a big ground bounce for the next character to work with. But generally, it's not worth using because of how much it stunts meter build, at least from my findings. Now, off clean hits, UI Goku does pretty alright damage on his own already. Generally, you will be using assists at the end of his combos to squeeze in extra damage. But still, there's ways to maximize it with early assist calls as well. For instance, it can be really good to do 5H delayed j.DR, then continue with a grounded string using an assist. It will really bring his damage up a notch cause beams do very high damage at the start of combos. In the corner, you can also try to use j.214L plus assist early on, because j.214L also does very good damage, though it spends your knockdown, so you better make it count. Speaking of j.214L plus assist, this doubles as his main way to extend at the end of corner combos. Any assist will allow you to follow up with Dragon Rush to 2S as long as you time it correctly, even the ones that normally pop up really high. There's a few long-lasting assists that even let you do things like 5L Dragon Rush for a little bit more damage. As mentioned in Novazane's video, certain assists also allow you to follow up with 2-on-4M Dragon Rush, which is an even stronger ender. These only work with the smash version of the move though, as the smashless one will keep the opponent higher up in the air, so you can only follow it up with j.DR unless you have a ground bounce assist specifically. However, if you have another assist available, you can do JS j.DR and tag in the next character into a fast fall DR. This works at basically any hitstun decay. On the topic of j.DR, it's just as good in the corner as it is mid-screen for combo synergy. For example, here you can see me doing a tag combo that lets Base 2 get his own best ender, through SSS into Genki charge. I'm sure there's a lot of other characters that can benefit from this, so experiment. Finally, sparking enders. They're not too different from his normal ones really. As long as your sparking timer doesn't run out, you can end your combos by using JS twice before J236M instead of just once. If you keep the opponent relatively close to the ground, you can even do 5S JS JS. Note that the timing for these jump cancels is a little weird, so you might have to practice it a bit. It's even possible to do 2M delay 6S and jump backwards into JS JS J236M. This is his strongest ender as far as I'm aware, though it's also the most difficult, as landing 2M requires very precise timing on your assist call. If you want to keep in UI Goku to do his supers first, you can end with JS assist call J214M. This doesn't usually give you as much damage or meter, but you might find it useful depending on your teammates. Plus, it just looks really cool. And that was everything. Now you should know everything you could ever need about UI's combos. From here, you can hop in training mode and see what your own teammates and assists can bring UI and vice versa. This man fights for his friends with his friends. Good luck out there and take care.